What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the XP League playoffs. My name is Clam. I will be your caster for this evening, and well, we got another banger match. We got OMNiA going up against the Blisk Esports guys. If you're just coming from the main stage, you saw Blisk Esports 3-0ing their sister org in the Blitz clan, and looking hot coming off that win here. And we'll see if they're able to take down this strong OMNiA roster. Haven't lost a game in the regular season, only losing to forfeit in the playoffs. And we'll take a quick rundown of the rosters real quick while we got some time here for the side of OMNiA. It's going to be Booger, Andy, Cinco, and Server rounding out this team. And these guys, definitely some shooters. Surprised to see them even drop down in the losers bracket at all. I thought this would have been probably our winners finals match, but not to be. It got cut short. They've had a gauntlet going down losers bracket, but so far have survived and looking good to make the run here. We'll see if they take on the Blisk Esports guys who come off of this hot 3-0. Looking strong here. We'll see if they can keep that form. Devin, EJ, Hyper, and Solitic, I think is how Uper was saying it. I was calling him Saletic this whole time. I don't know whichever way you say it, but that's going to be the roster for Blisk Esports, and we'll see if they can take down OMNiA here. They've looked good in that last one, but they're going to need to step up their game to a whole nother level, I feel like, in this particular matchup to survive and maybe even take this one home. We will take a quick look at the maps and modes as we are just about ready to load into this series. We're going to be starting off with Colossus HP, Raid S&D, Den Overload, and then Hacienda Hardpoint, Den S&D as we go into the series deeper here. So pretty standard map set, I would say, for BO7. You could argue maybe Hacienda, throwing a little bit of a curveball in there, but this is going to be an interesting one. Can you survive to see some extra maps? I feel like is going to be the pivotal thing for Blisk Esports. They looked pretty good on that Hacienda map 4 in that previous series, and we'll see if they can make it that far. We're going to be starting with the Bang Out map, Colossus Hardpoint here, and I mean, these guys are on fire so far, and it's going to be, I'm curious how OMNiA is going to be starting off in this series, particularly because they've been, you know, haven't played all day, to be honest. So I'm curious if they're warm or not. We're going to head right on in to map number 1 here. No more delay. And we'll see what both these teams are cooking. Well, just kidding. There is delay. Everybody, somebody crashed. So as I say that, I eat my words, and we're going to have to restart the lobby here. Oh, alas, I digress. It is a great time to be a COD fan. Let me tell you, this most recent update has absolutely butchered every single lobby I've been in. Everybody's crashing lately, and it's really unfortunate that it keeps happening here. And I don't even know what button I just pressed. I'm not going to lie. I have to pull up the mini-map here on your full screen, but regardless, looks like they are not going to end the lobby. I'm not sure what's going on here. Maybe I could just leave the match. I don't know. Regardless, I'm going to send it back to me, and I think I'm just going to send it to a quick break here while we get this shenanigans restarted. So we'll be back here in just a moment with that map number 1. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We are back, hopefully for real this time, with map number 1 on the reset here. I do have a little bit of an update on the news for the playoffs. You guys are interested. It looks like the Icons pulled off a reverse sweep going up against Defuse, Ignite Gaming in that one. Ignite went up 2-0, and then Icons winning all 3 straight to take that one. So they're going to be moving on in the playoffs to play against Division 0 in Losers Round 6, and that should be on the main stage here momentarily. So you guys are interested in that one, take a quick look at that match. But we are already underway back on the reset on this Colossus HP, and we'll see if it's going to play out a little bit differently this time around or not. I mean, nothing really happened last time, so not really too much that can go different, but 3 dead off the rip. It's just going to be Sail take last alive. OMNiA win the opening breakoff, and we'll claim early hill time here, so decent spot for them early on, and looking poised to take this Colossus HP. I will say this is a map that can go very back and forth in the slaying department, and I was curious if Blisk was going to be the team that was going to be able to make the difference in this one, but off the rip, it is all yellow in the feed, and this is kind of what I was worried about for Blisk here. I mean, They're the team that I feel like needs to prove a point here. They're the underdog. They need to try and step up to the plate and get something going because they're playing a top team right now. I mean, this is a team that realistically could have been and might still be, honestly, in the grand finals on the winner side of things. But, I mean, they had I guess, a scheduling issue on one of the matches and had to forfeit it. But they're going to be back in the loser's bracket with a vengeance, looking to try and make their playoff run here, and it's up to Blisk to stop them. So far, still, I mean, not a whole lot of P1 time going yellow, despite them getting all the kills. Andy already on 9-1, make it 10 now, but it's going to be EJ with another triple, and if you've missed our previous series, this guy was lighting up the kill feed blue in that last one, so we'll see if he can do it yet again here. Pushed out toward Statue. Might have let one slip on through, but he is going to play cleanup, and that is going to be another 3 dead. And OMNiA, despite, you know, great starts on multiple players, it's going to be Blisk with better teamwork and positioning thanks to some stellar kills from EJ there, able to claim P2 for quite a bit of time here. And not only that, they got the setup for new as well. Sadly, does get cleaned up. EJ on the route, able to find the first one, though, going for the double up. Andy tags him incredibly low here. He'll get the clean up, but job's not done. There's still more Blisk members to find on this rotation, and looks like Andy has sniffed them out. So good stuff from OMNiA on this rotation, but can you really get some time here? Because this route, I mean, look at this timing from EJ. He gets through, doesn't get spotted, and now Andy thinks he's home free, but just waiting for the pinch opportunity to happen is the side of Blisk here. Almost called him Brisk. Honestly, that would be a great W sponsorship. If Blisk can get sponsored by Brisk, then, oh man, that would be amazing, but not gonna happen as of yet. Maybe they could dream. I mean, that'd be a W sponsorship for sure, but regardless, OMNiA gonna be making this hill their home at the moment, getting 30 uncontested. Finally, Blisk able to break in through the front, but we basically are dead even now, and a chance for OMNiA to push through. Wow, Andy somehow still alive after all that. 14-3 start early on. OMNiA, despite this amazing start from Andy, still with just the narrowest of leads as they do tick through, but rotations for new are going to be important. You got Sailtic in the back, gonna get taken down by Server. He needs to try and stay alive and deal with the pressure. There's going to be multiple members back here hunting him at the moment. You got Devin. Stun's going to land, but he has 2 players in front of him to deal with here. Server takes care of the first one, but can't find the second. Now Booger from the side door has some help, though, of his teammates, and there's just a couple more players to find, but they're going to spawn in the corner. What is that spawn? Oh, Colossus spawns on P4 are a nightmare. Booger thought they had that cleaned up in time, but it's going to lead to a Blisk plan or Blisk Esports break here somehow, some way, and just unfortunate, really, to say the least. I mean, that is one thing that can be difficult to read, is some of these spawns on this hill. Double kill coming through from Hyper, low ammo, but he makes the ammo count in the NPC. Maybe not so much for that Jaeger, but despite all this, I mean, it's just blue hill time from Blisk here as we head back toward our P1. And this is where OMNiA, you know, they got all the kills last time around, but didn't really capitalize on the time so much. I'm curious if they're able to make a better effort and approach on this one this time around. I'm kind of shocked that they weren't able to get a ton of time last P1 here. So I'm going to hear how the communication is going to be sounding for the side of OMNiA. Let's head to a quick listen with them.
Two front, yo, two set.
One intercept. I'm blocking.
Intercept.
I'm blocking.
Intercept.
They're all gonna spawn yellow.
Intercept people.
I got time.
Just double shoot. One shot. It's two. One there.
Double shoot.
One more there. Yeah. I'm one shot.
I'm naded.
You're good. Adder. Hyper. There's 2 there. Should be 2.
Backing up.
2 stat.
Yeah, one more stat.
You can drop out. After that.
No.
He's one shot.
Adder.
Absolute yellow.
Anytime. I'm nading. Default.
There's only one on time, guys. Nice, good shit. I'm picking up deep right, bro.
Yeah.
Shot on time. We're missing one.
I'm staying down.
We're missing one.
One shot. Jesus
I'll
Christ.
pick up
one shot. I got 4-shotted. Just double him. Kill him fast.
I'm just holding the cross.
Yeah, kill him fast. We can't let him
Okay,
live.
Deep right
half crossing.
Got him.
He's in the front P2.
One more.
Guys,
Back right.
Live.
One's blocking.
Inner time.
One could
My
pinch.
God, that was bad, bro.
We should go quick.
Inner.
Nice. Go quick. Bait. Inner, one shot, and then side door.
Side door.
Side door, one shot. Blitz him.
Did we block blue?
That's right. 3.
Yeah, we're blocked.
I'm blocked.
Peel on side door.
I'm already out front.
One shot blue.
Every
Trade
time.
him.
I don't see this kid. This kid's hiding.
I'll do him.
I'm
Go
not
ahead.
pitching it either.
Kill him, kill him.
Wait, one's on the right, on the right, on the
One's
right.
up front, one's up front.
Center, Johnny Center, over the back.
Outsider.
He went to
Outsider.
back.
Front.
Back.
Go side.
To the
Yeah,
back,
no-
you better
One's
back.
peeling. Watch your peeling.
Deep,
Watch
I
your
spawned
Yeah,
deep,
yeah,
I
yeah.
spawned deep.
He's
One
taking side
front,
door.
one
Lobby,
front.
blue lobby, blue
Outsider,
lobby.
outsider.
I got front, I got two
Two
kills front, I
front,
got
two
two kills
front.
front. I got you.
I
Just play the
spawned back,
back, play the back,
I
block.
spawned
Side door,
back.
side door left, side door
Okay,
left.
just one AP1. Alright,
Yeah,
AP1.
that's four there.
Okay.
I'm getting out, bro.
Getting
I'm
up front.
out.
Okay.
And that the comms for the side of OMNiA there sound good. Maybe a little bit checked in some of those situations, but not letting it affect how they're playing at the moment as they're getting all the kills in the fees, setting up for new and with about a 60-point gap now as we head toward P3 server. Trying to stay alive, but he's going to unfortunately get cleaned up. And Blisk Clan will stabilize here in P3. I mean, OMNiA did a good job last time getting a lot of this hill time on the P3. And, well, this P2 is a lot better from the chain this time for the yellow team. And we'll see if Blisk is able to make an impactful play on this P3 as the pressure is mounting. Server with 2 from the AR over the top. 2 subs raining down shots from the distance here, but it's not going to be enough. OMNiA getting the kills off the time. But still Mixy in the feed, not clear cut. You got Blisk players still local, but with that 2 dead yet again, server with another double on the hill. It's time for the side of the yellow team, and now transitioning that to this P4 could be deadly. If you win one more wave of kills and get some space to work with for this P4, it could be literally the game here for Blisk Esports. They need to try and find this one and find it soon. Otherwise, this game could get out of hand. And server with a 4 spree gets the double kill through the wall here. You got EJ local, but is he going to be able to make the play or not? Looking for this player in the back is going to be EJ. He's going to get cleaned up on the hill, and Salesic can't win that important gunfight on the pinch. So that's going to open up things for OMNiA to try and break this hill. The spawns are going to be close, though. So you got extra support for Blisk Clan to try and find something here. They'll pick up the straggler on that OE and get the second one as well. So decent start to shove them back. And with that 3 dead, now you have the available space to push forward and get some denies in, get some space to work with, and make sure you're just playing ratty here. I mean, Hyper doing a great job of it so far. Unfortunately, going to get baited and switched there. So now a chance for OMNiA to push forward. With all those kills, it's just going to be Devin on the hill by his lonesome, and he is immediately dropped. So good resurgence from Blisk Clan on that P4, but might not be enough as we head back to this P1. 40-point gap is not a ton on Colossus, but I will say this is the map where I feel like time, you know, the littlest amount of time can be everything. It's not like a sake where you can chain 60 back and forth. Every little bit of scrap time is going to be beneficial to you. So a 50-point lead is nothing to scoff at here, and OMNiA still firmly in the driver's seat. How long can they remain here? So can it be till the end of the game? That's going to be up to Blisk to really determine. You can kind of see it in the kill feed. I feel like it's been mostly yellow this game. I mean, rough game at a Celtic here, and I feel like Devin as well, you know, struggling a little bit in the slaying department. Is OMNiA, I mean, you see it 20s across the board for everybody contributing in the slaying for their roster, and it's going to be, I feel like, up to a couple players to turn it up here on the tail end. If you're going to make an impact and send us the distance, especially in this first map, would be huge to upset a hot OMNiA squad here. So far, though, decent hill time here from Celtic. I mean, he's just super soaking for the moment. Hasn't really had to do a whole lot. His teammates are starting to get some gunfight wins, but as I say that, 4 will drop, and OMNiA maintaining spawn positioning for P2. So good job from them, shutting it down, and they know exactly where they're going to be. And Andy with a disgusting kill to find there. Good shots from him, shuts it down from the front. And now you got Booger in the hill, just claiming some lives on the flip is server. So, I mean, just map positioning, I talk about how important it is. OMNiA putting us on a show right there. Getting all the space that they need to work with, getting all the cutoff kills, and they can close it out here on P2. We'll see if they're able to find something on this approach. It's going to have to be, I mean, a decent effort, but Andy toward the statue, just staying down, staying alive, doing whatever he can to try and close out this map number 1. And it's going to be up to Frosty and crew from the front. And they're running out of time to do so. 10 on the clock now, and that time is going to dwindle so quickly here. Now just 5 left, and it's going to have to be the flood from the front here. You have one last chance, and it might just get shut down. Server flying off the top ropes. He'll get the last cleanup, and it's going to be OMNiA with the first one here, taking a pretty comfortable map number 1. It started out a little shaky, I'm not going to lie. I feel like some of the kills coming through were a little, maybe not blessed, but you could kind of argue that spawn in the back of P4 was. So OMNiA, you know, not letting it deter them at all. They'll take the map number 1 pretty decisively in this one, and now up 1-0 in the series. And a map I feel like, you know, you're not too disappointed in that one. You know, but I feel like you know, you would have loved to start out strong and just gather some momentum there if you're Blisk, but not the worst showing, I guess you could argue either. But it will be OMNiA with that map number 1, and we're gonna head to that raid S&D here. And I feel like this is one, if you are Blisk, you probably have to take this one, especially after dropping the first one here. So we'll see if they're able to do so. And you know, as we head into the future here too, they looked pretty good on that Den overload in the previous series as well. So maybe a chance for them to potentially get some comeback going. We'll find out here in a little bit. We're gonna take a break and send it to that map number 2 here in a bit. So catch you guys here back in a while. And we are back with map number 2 here. OMNiA taking a pretty comfortable map number 1 by about 90-ish points there, 80-ish points I should say. Gonna be on the offense here and start the search and destroy. And it's gonna be Hyper with the opening blood with the sniper rifle here. You got Devin in the back toward Laundry looking to try and stay up. Same with Celtic, and now the route coming through from Hyper is gonna shut down the aggression on this B-bomb. And actually he's found a gun too, so what does the timing look like here from Booger? Oh my god, they jump right over each other. Hyper gets a free kill. He doesn't know Booger is here, I don't believe, so Booger might be able to make a play behind him. Andy getting a huge kill toward Laundry, but he's going to get sniffed out, and now it's just going to be the Boog. 1v3. And he's been spotted as well, I do believe, and shot in the back instantly. So an opening round that goes Blisk Esports way, and good stuff from them to start things off here in the search. They started off the hard point well. We'll see if they can keep that momentum here in this search. And make sure you keep that round deficit at a maximum. You know, you want to make sure you keep the rounds, the separation of the rounds as high as you possibly can. I feel like 2 is where you start to feel a little bit more comfortable. 3 is excellent. If you can keep it between 2 and 3, then you definitely can just kind of do whatever you want on the mini-map and make some plays that you otherwise wouldn't normally make here. But I'm curious what Hyper's going to be doing. He was sniping off the rip here last time, and it looks like it's going to be the same thing here. But Andy, a super aggressive mid-cut already on the stairs. Hyper going to be off the mark here. Wallbangs coming through. You got Celtic pushed up past enemy lines, though, and he's going to make a great play, capitalizing on that information. Booger in the back does survive. Gets the trade here. Server toward mid-cut. Might be able to catch a freebie. Oh, this timing is going to be absolutely everything. He rips him as well. Not going to get the trade, and it's just going to be Booger yet again in the clutch. Will that nade land? It will be off the mark, and I'm going to go down. Devin going to get a perfect stun from his teammate there. That is, I mean, just some CSGO teamwork, whether that was intentional or not. Beautiful to watch, and a second one for Blisk Esports to start things off here, and Devin starting off 3-0. Great stuff from him, and I mean, just a great stun over the top. That was just excellent stuff, what I just saw on my mini-map, and maybe a little bit of a tough round from OMNiA. I feel like the positioning from Server in particular, I feel like he definitely could have made the hero play to get the double there, but just wasn't quite to be. And we'll see what OMNiA has up their sleeve in this one. I know definitely a decent S&D team, but more known for their respawn in particular. And that might be a chance now for Blisk. Already up 2. Can they make it any more? Celtic, though, 3 HP. Oh, this should be the kill here in a moment. He's going to play his life as best as he can, but he's got so many players to deal with. Yeah, it's just the Armada heading your way. He'll get cleaned up here, and I mean, yeah, Devin, I can't even blame him. Doesn't want any part of this. He's going to get double chowed as well. Server, low HP, Andy with some pop shots over the top. EJ waiting to try and make this retake happen, but you have 3 different players here, and they're going to 1, 2, 3 chow it, and it's going to be just, perfection right there. Server with the double, getting all the trades, and, well, leaves the island player in the 1v3. He found the timing on the first, though, and he plays his life. More than enough health to survive. 40 HP, and still possible in this round for Hyper, but an unfortunate time to reload there. Didn't love that timing of the reload at all, but regardless, clinical stuff from OMNiA in that round. I just love what they were doing. Back laundry. Just baiting for each other, going off the top ropes, trying to pepper them down, and it'll be the first offense for OMNiA in this search. Still early days, but it's still anybody's game here. I'm not going to lie. Blisk Esports, you know, you went up 2-0, but you got to keep your foot on the pedal. You cannot let off the gas a little bit. You give a team like this a round, it can snowball out of control before you know it. So we'll see what the response looks like here. This is going to be a huge round, I feel like, particularly for momentum here. If you could shut down on this one, it might be everything, but an early nade goes their way. Numbers equalized here. Andy hitting mid-cut immediately, but will get shut down. Celtic right around the corner from a player. He's going to back down. Knows he needs to try and stay his life, but Andy just runs. Actually, that's Cinco. Just runs at him here. Andy for the trade, and yet again, the island player, it's Hyper. Picks up one with the Jaeger. Has the sniper in hand. He's going to be off the mark with the chow here. Pistol is better, though. Off the mark with those shots, and Blisk shut it down. And that is the response you needed to see from Blisk right there. Don't let them gather any momentum. And Hyper, I mean, just shutting down Andy. Andy with the chow, just off the mark with all but 1 bullet there. Good stuff from Blisk. 3-1 now. Hyper looking good. And start this search. Hitting a couple of snipes. Making up for that Jaeger, the round before, I guess you could say, with that clutch scenario. And now, I mean, OMNiA gonna have a wide open B bomb site, but offense feels like is where they've struggled thus far. And I mean, you'll take a wide open bomb site, but at this point, I mean, the jig is up. They know they're over here. It took a little bit too long to activate, and they still have not planted the rock yet. They got to be careful too. Not sure if they have a trophy system on this bomb site or not. Spam's coming through the wall. Sniper from Hyper. Looking to get active here and rip Cinco, but Cinco doesn't want any part of this one. Knows his life is everything here in the corner. Server going to back down for now. He's going to leave his teammate in an awkward spot. Yeah, 2 falling early on here. Now the clutch opportunity has to go through. Server shuts down the sniper, but is it going to be enough? Booger watching the flank, but he's by his lonesome now. 1v3. Gets the first one here. And if you play your timings right, you might be able to still win this round. Second one on the bomb is going to get shut down, but Celtic playing the timing. Knew he had to be over there. Will prevent disaster. Will get the defuse. And I mean, that's going to be 4 rounds now for Blisk. You're feeling pretty good about this search and destroy. A 3 spree to end it too. So potential streaks building if it comes to that. And we'll see. I mean, OMNiA not looking that great in this raid S&D. I'm not going to lie. Has been pretty seldom we've seen them convert so far, and we'll see if they can get something going in this one. I will say this is Blisk Esports map pick, so not detrimental to the series if you don't win your map pick, but would be nice to convert nonetheless. And back on the offense we go. Blisk looking to try and find something here. Celtic with 2 members in front of him, but this is all just a big distraction. They're toward A with the bomb and could get it down any second here. They don't exactly have mid control, but I mean, OMNiA playing so super passive on this player toward B. They are not giving any sort of information away. Andy with the first one, though. He'll reposition toward Laundry. EJ with the trade, but he'll get cleaned up right back. And now, Devin, we'll see how frosty you truly are here. 1v3 for you, MPC in hand, and not exactly the ideal weapon in this situation for how far away some of these engagements might be, and he might get poor timing here. Looks like he is going to hear the glass. Cinco with the pre-fire there. He'll clean it up. Andy for the defuse, and good retake from OMNiA. I didn't love how they played that round, but sometimes when you get those rounds coming through and you play it a little weird, a little strange, it can catch your opponent off guard, and, well, they do convert, so. Second one on the board for the yellow squad, and we'll see if they can keep this going, because I feel like they're going to need to. Blisk absolutely setting the pace and continuing to do so in this search. I'm liking how they're playing the map, and yeah, this team has been on fire this tournament. I feel like they're doing a great job. They've been running through people. Good to see them put up a fight against OMNiA in this one. Two to four. OMNiA on the back foot. Cinco running up mid with the bomb. Actually, he's just going to wait for a second. Not feeling like getting too active here, are we? And it looks like, speaking of getting active, it's Andy. Gonna lose his teammate here. Can he get the trade? And he will. Two falling the other direction. And Cinco mid-map with the bomb. It looks like it might be a wrap toward B. You got Booger here. He's going to have a gunfight any second, and it's going to get hairy real quick. Devin, another attempt at a 1v3, and this time he has shot, revealed himself, so they're going to know exactly where he's at. They're going to sprint at him, and MPC at that range is just going to be better. OMNiA with the third, and now the gap is closing. You had a chance to maybe put them out of their misery here early, but OMNiA not going down without a fight, to their credit. I mean, they're starting to play more cohesive as a unit, getting the trades that they weren't getting earlier. And that might be a scary sight for these members of Blisk. Still with the lead, but you need to keep your foot on the pedal, like I was saying. It's going to be super important. Huge round for momentum. OMNiA takes this, it's all tied, but if Blisk wins this, they put the pressure on the yellow team to try and convert. It's going to be toward A for the moment, but a fanned out approach on offense. You're going to give OMNiA quite a bit of space toward ring. Booger already pushed up quite far, as well as Cinco mid-map, and this is a good look on the defense if you are the yellow team. I'm not sure if Celtic spotted him or not here. I think he spotted him toward ring. It's whether or not you know he's all the way toward outer. Meanwhile, on the other side, I mean, you got EJ and you got Hyper just chilling toward B. And nobody has moved. It has been a stalemate. Cinco is probably going to be the first line of engagement here in a second. Either him or Booger, and Booger is going to be the one that strikes first. Gets the first one for free. Repositions to the head glitch. Gets a perfect kill there. 4v2, make it 4v1. Just EJ left, and he is just going to get absolutely run down. OMNiA with 3 straight. And we are all tied up in what was a promising map now for Blisk. Might just fall apart in front of their eyes. Still not over, but you are not feeling comfortable anymore. Server looking at his corpse, letting him know that this map is not over. OMNiA on the offense, 5 spree for Andy, 4 spree for Booger. And Andy going to get the bomb as well, so potential streaks for him in the future. If he's able to lay the rock and maybe get one more kill, he'll have it. And I'm curious, actually, Booger, how close are you? Looks like you're a little further away. He's going to feign toward the A bomb site. Server with some nice shots, not enough damage for either player, and bomb's going to go down. Andy laying the rock here, so close to that missile. It's a 1-for-1. At the A bomb site and in mid. Andy just needs 1 kill to find here, and he's going to find it. Hellstorm secured. Devin again. He's always the guy, just in the 1v3. He's tagged low, and OMNiA, this is your round to lose now. Time is ticking. Devin, gonna get a freebie here. Maybe an overchill from server, but he knows the clock is winding down and not a ton of time for Frosty here, though. He might have found the gap. He gets the second one as well, and now Booger has to back up thanks to his teammates maybe trolling a little bit too much, but Booger, he'll hold the iron. He'll prevent the clutch from coming through. OMNiA playing with their food a little bit too much in that round. Almost cost them. And that was a crucial round, too, so if they would have dropped that one, that would have been devastating. It will go toward the yellow team, but didn't love how they closed that. Maybe a little overconfidence in the 3v1. Good try from Devin nonetheless, but it's still OMNiA. Map point now. 6 spree for Booger. Andy already has that Hellstorm in the back pocket if needed. And I'm sure he's going to use it this round, especially with Booger already on the spree. Might as well send it to game 2 here. Hyper with the sniper toward mid, and oh, he misses both players. And not only that, but Andy gets out mid. Now they have the space mid to work with. They don't need to worry about it. And then here comes the Hellstorm. He should get all the info in the world, and OMNiA, you should be able to push up with this info that you're getting here. He's going to know that they're all in their spawn toward the red building. Maybe a little early on the invest there. I would have liked to see maybe OMNiA push up off that info, and it looks like they will, but it's going to be toward B this time. Hyper, can you find one top bedroom? He's going to spot the info. He'll back up for now. Devin looking to try and get something going here because you're running out of time. 45 on the clock. Not a ton of time to try and lay the rock here. And you were pinned pretty far back in your spawn, and it's going to be the wrap. And Andy in prime position to shut down the stragglers here. Gets the first one for absolutely free. Second one in. Hyper toward mid. Trying to get the refrag, but you're just so low on time here. You're so low on time. Andy gonna make the God route happen again. Another kill. 11. Make it 12. Andy going absolutely off here. 13 was a couple of bullets away. EJ for the 1v4. Not enough time. And it's gonna be OMNiA with, I believe, 5 rounds in a row to close out map number 2 there. What a turnaround. What a performance coming through. They knew they needed to lock it in. They were struggling early on, and they closed it out in, I mean, just dominant fashion in those last few rounds, man. Loved some of the play calls and just the adjustments they were making in that one. They'll take the map 6-4 here and be up 2-0 in this series now, thanks to just great maps from, I feel like, Andy in particular, just getting a lot of the first bloods and a lot of those clutch situations that you needed him to find some of the kills. He delivered, and I mean, it's hard to pin on just one player. You know, obviously just great baiting, switching, trading coming through toward the tail end from OMNiA. They started to actually play more like a team in the latter half of that one, but they'll be up 2-0 now as we head to our Den overload in this one. Looking to try and close it out here in 3. It was a nice try from Blisk in that one, but it's going to have to be the reverse sweep in this game now to stay alive in the tournament. We're going to send it to a quick break. We'll be right back with that Den overload here in a bit. And we are back with map number 3 and what could be the last map in this series. OMNiA up 2-0 in this one. Close SND in that last map, and Blisk unfortunately did fall, and it was 5 rounds straight that signed their fate in that one. And that was the map I feel like you had the best chance to try and take a map off this strong OMNiA team. Maybe a weaker game type for them, but now we're back to the respawns, and already off the opening break, it's going to be 3 dead. EJ looking to play a creddy corner for the sneak, and he's not able to do so. It looks like Booger juked somebody out of their absolute socks there. Does get the credit for the first one, and Server looking to try and run it, but it's going to be Celtic has something to say about it. Back and forth we go off the opening break, and really no one with an advantage at this moment in time. But as I say that, OMNiA getting a couple of clearance kills, and at the very least alleviate quite a bit of pressure. But Hyper trying to find a timing window, it just is going to get cut down in transition. So decent start from OMNiA in the slaying department. Can you find these kills that you need? And well, Cinco gonna get red, gonna get shut down. Andy running the device, and a chance for him to go, and it's going to be Server with double kill on the portal. Will help OMNiA deliver their first one. And an opening strat that does not go your way if you're Blisk. Just getting outslayed at the moment, and you got to worry about the pressure from behind. Yeah, Celtic and EJ just getting shut down in your spawn. It's another 3 dead, and it's Server on 5. And that might just be the second one already on the board here. You do find Server. Is it going to be enough, though? Booger playing the reset. And I like how patiently they're playing this. They know the reset's coming in. They know that they're not in position to play for it as of yet, waiting for players off a spawn. They get that nice little stutter step for about a second or two, and allows them to spawn up, get into position, and then relay for the third. And unfortunately, Andy, that is the slip and slide over there. You're going to take a spill, and that forces Cinco to wrap back with the device. So, Blisk Esports, I mean, having a tough time of it right now on the overload. This was a game type I feel like they did a pretty good job in the previous series. I feel like their teamwork was on display in a solid way. So, I mean, we'll see if they can lock it in. They have it in them, but they're just not winning gunfights at the moment, just getting completely outslayed. And that is going to be the third one early on into this half. And, I mean, just dominant stuff we're seeing from the yellow team at the moment. Trying to, you know, give Blisk Esports a hope and a prayer, a lifeline, a new lease to try and get something going here. But they are just struggling immensely right now. I feel like EJ in particular was that guy in the previous overload that we saw on the main stage, just shutting it down, getting 3-piece after 3-piece on the defensive, but has gone missing so far to start off this map. We'll see if he can lock it in and be the hero. I know he can be. Unfortunately, a team kill is Devin getting the ego child to roll through, but this timing window, I'm not sure if I love this. Celtic going for maybe a desperation play at a timing, but that's not going to work. He'll get shut down, and the device falls into enemy hands yet again. So meanwhile, I'm saying all this, Server is just running wild in their spawn, getting 3 kills off screen. And now a chance for OMNiA to send us to an early halftime here. A nice nade from Andy is going to get that one. Trades coming through. Andy looking for the kill, but he'll settle for the device instead. And that is a 4-0 half. Dominant stuff we're seeing out of OMNiA. Just doing their thing in this one. And Blisk Esports, I fear this might be the end of your run. You put up a solid fight in this entire tournament here. You narrowly beat Zero Gravity today. You beat your sister org earlier today in a 3-0 fashion, but down 2-0 against OMNiA, 4-0 in the first half of the overload. This might just be where it ends. You're going to need to have a miraculous second half to this one. You're going to have to dig deep, and we'll see if they're able to really just lock it in on the slaying right now, because, I mean, just everybody, multiple members getting outslayed 3 and 10, 7 and 11, 4 and 9 as well. Hyper really the only one close to even positive right now, but we'll see if the second half is better for them or not. It's going to have to be for their sake. On board with Celtic right now. MPC not in exactly the best position, but Booger going to give him a freebie. So maybe not the best chow coming in. And that's going to be 4 dead. Hold up. 4 dead off the opening. First wave has been secured. Can you get the second one here? You got Devin off the opening, getting the second one off a spawn. And this is a difficult position. OMNiA find themselves in. They're going to get another 4 down. And there you have it. Opening goes your way, and initial score as well. They don't exactly play for the spawns on the reset, though, and that's typically not what you see on this one. It's typically you get the kills on the good side and you funnel them back in for the second one, but that's not where the direction they went for Blisk, so it's going to be kind of a struggle to try and get this second one. But as I say that, they'll get the 4 dead, and now a chance for them to put the second one in as well. But solid defense from the yellow team, and they'll shut down the second. Make sure that they stabilize their base and push forward. So was a decent try from Blisk, but now going to have to play a lot more of the long game here on some of these kills. Now you've cut the deficit to just 3. And now if they get this 1 kill in their base, that's a wide open portal. Server knows it. He's going to have to play huge defense here, but little does that player know. He wraps back toward mid, and now OMNiA on the offensive prowl. After a potential score going the other way, it might not end up happening. Server on the goal line, baiting and switching with his teammates. Booger will deliver the 5th one, and OMNiA puts them right back into the trap. Let's go into a late listen with the yellow team. See how they're common here in this map number 3.
And try, bro.
Two new on the ball.
One in there. They're already in front.
One
They're
small,
already
one
in front.
JCD, one JCD.
I'm ash.
One's Ace and D.
Oh,
There, 2.
Fucking pussy.
Where's 2 going?
You're behind me on the ball.
yeah, I got it.
Spawn's mid, spawn's mid.
There you go. I'm getting out left.
Bottom right, Ace and D. Ace
Yo,
and D,
Sean, we're down a man. Like, I need you to play.
Come left.
Bottom of you.
Is Sean getting nuked off the
Oh,
server?
deep left.
No, I'm talking.
Gavin, come left.
What's up?
Yo, low-key park this shit. I'm dead ass.
No, score one more.
And that becomes of OMNiA. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe the Discord bugging for him or something. I've had that happen sometimes where, you know, I've had teams in the past where I join for listening, and I don't know if it's the listening, me coming in the call, or just Discord messing up, but I was trying to get out there as quickly as I could. Hopefully that fixed the issue. I don't know what happened there. If that's my fault, my apologies, guys. Sometimes Discord just be tweaking, but you heard him in the comms. Yeah, not exactly hearing everybody, so they're going to park the bus for the moment, but still with that 3-score lead. Looking to try and convert this one are Blisk, and they're going to be on the prowl. First one's going to drop on the goal line. Can you make it a second? And you cannot, but the score rolls through regardless. So now the deficit cut to 2. Chance for Blisk to try and get some pressure on, but you're going to need to get the Jets on because, I mean, a minute and a half, not a ton of time against 2 good teams when they're actually absolutely slaying out. And Cinco, well, putting up the trace at the moment. Can he make it Quattro in the corner? It's going to be Booger. Actually, no, that's not Booger. That is number 7, Hyper. Can't see numbers, apparently. With the 3 dead on the defense. And, well, now a chance for Blisk, but you're running out of them here. You're going to have to wave them and then wave them again. Hyper 4th, 4 spree, looking to make it 5, but it's going to be the close angle from Booger to shut down the pressure from the front. Gets the double. And now a chance for OMNiA to put the pressure on the flip side. And even if you don't get this conversion here, just wasting time is important. I mean, a minute on the clock is quite a bit of time, but it runs out very quickly. You need to try and find kills, and it's not just about, you know, the kills going down. You need to maybe be able to stay alive, get the, you know, chain together as well, and it's just kind of a flawless symphony of magic that you need to find with this low of time now, but still possible technically. Are you going to be able to pull off a miracle here? Hyper and Devin trying to get some kills. They'll find 2 for the moment. 3rd trade is going down. 1 more in front of you, and you claim the life, but Hyper losing some teammates here. EJ looking to try and find the route, but just gets cut down. Hyper still on this spree. He's the only one getting the kills at the moment on a 4, and with only 20 left on the clock, I mean, you do have potential OT coming in, but 2 players laying on their faces, or on their backs, I should say, since it's modern Call of Duty. We will secure it now. Cinco gonna be the drone carrier to finish things off here, and OMNiA will move on 5-3 in the overload in the 3-0 fashion. OT not required, but for whatever reason, I don't know why, but it just extends even when the winning team has the device in hand. No 6th one rolling through, but that will be enough to get the job done, and OMNiA will move on in this one. I'm pretty sure that they play Evasive Shadow in the next round. Don't quote me on that. I'm not looking at the bracket right now, but I do believe that is losers round 7. I'm not sure if that will be held in a little bit, or that might end up being pushed to tomorrow, because I'm not gonna lie, guys, we are so incredibly late tonight. We are so delayed on a lot of these matches, just scheduling wise, players not getting their matches done in time, and that can happen in delay. That's kind of the whole tournament, but that should be done tomorrow, I would imagine, probably a little bit earlier, maybe the start time for Sunday than we would have otherwise. But regardless, it's going to be the 3-0 for the yellow team. in this one. And Blisk, I mean, this was going to be a hard matchup regardless of what happens. You know, even if you were, you know, on fire in this one, it still could have went all the way to 5, and you could have potentially lost as well. So nice try from Blisk Esports. That is where your journey ends in the losers bracket here. I mean, you know, not a bad showing from them, to be honest. I mean, top 6, or top 8, excuse me, you'll take it, but obviously not the end goal. But I mean, you tried, not enough in the end. OMNiA will move on, and that match, I believe, will be played tomorrow. So, you know, don't quote me on that, but that's going to do it for me. I'm going to try and give you guys a little quick outro here. I believe XP is live on main stage right now. I think Division 0 is playing Icons, and I think it's Icons, or excuse me, Division 0 up 1-0 right now. I'm going to raid them real quick and get on out of here. So, have fun, guys. Catch you later.
Watching me every day, they clocking me. Red alert, I'm the dangerous.